And it's first down, Penn State, first and 10. The ball is on the 11-yard line. Penn State, Mike Archie with the ball, breaks the corner to the goal line, but not in, just short. When you have three high-quality tailbacks, you get down to this point of the game, they show up, don't they?
You saw the conversation on the other side. Paterno's talking to Gantner and just saying, now listen, just don't do anything fancy. Just run it in. Even if it takes 2 or 3 plays, we got a first down. Don't take any chances. Easy handoffs. We just want the touchdown. Oh, yes.
So it's Brian O'Neill and Brian Milne, 2 fullbacks, with Archie, the tailback, in the lineup. And timeout. O'Neill and Kerry Collins were not on the same page. And Collins called a timeout.
Sometimes part of the problem is on the bench over there getting the play in too slowly or sending the substitutes in, and then by the time you get out there and get up to the line of scrimmage, you don't have that much time. So in deciding which play or which personnel, you use up all the clock.
.139 left to play in the third quarter. Penn State with a threat here, sitting just inches away from the Michigan goal line. Washington-UCLA game is coming up later on some of your ABC stations and on pay-per-view in some areas of the country. All right, Penn State trying to regain the lead in this ball game. Quarterback sneak.
He almost didn't get that ball, Keith.
Right. Sure looked like he was reaching for it.
And I've said it before, what happens is the center ducks his rear end to go block, and the quarterback does a double take. Michigan defensive line, good surge there. This is all you want to do, straight ahead. Especially if it's first and goal on the 1. You can do this again and give it to one of the backs straight ahead.
He didn't make it.
Oh, he's not moving anybody in there.
Nope.
You know, this is good, tough football, and this is what you expect from a guy that's been at the same school.
It's a time for the big uglies, boy.
Yeah.
I mean,
If there was ever a big ugly game, this is it. Down in the trenches. The old paint swamping. You got some paint swapping on those helmets. Look at that. Yes, sir.
John Carter is in the lineup now. Why didn't they give it to Mike Archie on the first down? He's the one who put him down there. They didn't. Now it's Carter over the top.
Now what do you do?
He's not in there either.
There's no question. You go for it on 4th, huh?
I would.
Although you haven't been close.
I don't have to be the loser either. Michigan's all pumped now.
You go for it on 4th. If you don't make it, at least you leave them down there on the 1-foot line. But I think this time I'd try something on the corner.
Yeah, I think I might have started.
I wouldn't pull anybody, but I'd try something on the corner.
John Whitman comes in now. He's the better blocker of the fullbacks. We run out of time in the third quarter, so we'll delay this drama for just a moment. Be back after this message and a word from our ABC station.
Well, if you're from the old school and you come up the tough way, the hard way, you run the 2 plays inside with a quarterback sneak. I think that's right. Then you try and send the tailback over the top. I think that was the right call. And now, I think you go off the corner. You either roll your quarterback out. Dyson is back in, which is good news for Michigan. You roll your quarterback out to the wide side, which is left, and you got a right-handed quarterback. Or you give it to your tailback off the corner, but you don't pull anybody out of the line because defensive men will run through.
Well, the ball was 6 inches away from the goal line. It is now a full yard away from the goal line. And you've got Brian O'Neill lined up with Brian Milne blockage on a Carter.
Left tackle, right tackle.
Carter in the middle, didn't make it.
Great
Did
defense.
not make it.
Outstanding defense.
The Michigan defense would not yield. A defense that has been kicked around a goodly bit this year, but this time their mettle was tested and they were equal to the challenge.
94 is Horn. He's going to get in there. Nobody's going to block him. Right there, the man in the secondary took the fullback out. Right here, this man is going to come in, and nobody is going to block him. Watch to the right side of your screen. He just runs around the block. It's Stanley and Horn just to the right of your screen now. They were slanting. Michigan was slanting to the outside, and they guessed right.
Penn State had 13 plays, no points. And the Michigan defense is really jacked right
Keith,
now.
let's take a look at this. Here are the two inside tackles. Now let me show you what they're going to do. They're going to slant to the outside. All the defensive men are going to slant outside, and the two linebackers are going to step up in the inside. Now what that does is, if you're trying to run the ball here, everybody's slanting to the outside, you miss half your blocks. So Lloyd Carr, defensive coordinator, was guessing they weren't going to run the quarterback sneak up the middle. If they would have run the ball up the middle before the linebackers got there, the quarterback would have been in. But that's what you guess on the out. You pinch some and you slant them out some. And that time he guessed right.